How are we doing today? It's Anthony Haines here with Derek Massey. We got a special treat. Derek came from the factory today. What he's going to do is actually show us some 19 changes and some nice features on the Hurricane, all right? I'm actually going to let Derek take over. I do apologize.
Excellent, thank you. So we've got some really neat things today, and I want to go over a lot of the 2019 changes on the new Hurricane 27B and talk about maybe some of the top features as well, and some things that separate this from some of the other options out there in the industry. You know, one of the first things we look at here is the one-piece fiberglass front cap, automotive bound windshield, really nice chrome styling, and you notice there's no seams or holes in this front cap. Very important as far as keeping water and potential water leaks out of your coach. It's something I always like to talk about. Again, making sure, you see here on the chrome mirrors, these are heated and remote, but also we integrate your side view camera right into the mirror. So when you turn your turn signal on, we're going to have that screen pop up right on our screen inside the coach. As well as having what we call the doggy window or bird's eye window. So you can check your blind spot before you merge or let Fido hang out and look at the window going down the road. Now I get to one of my first new features for 2019 model year. Our TV, as you're used to, pulls out and swivels, but you can see below that I've got a new Bluetooth soundbar. So I've eliminated the two exterior speakers. In lieu of the Bluetooth soundbar, we can get into the storage compartment, keep it out of the elements, and again have great sound quality and that Bluetooth connectivity so you connect to your iPad, your phone, whatever you want to play music, or you can play the soundbar with the TV if you're watching a game or something or a tailgate. Okay. Also, another thing I want to point out, and this is very important for those people that are taking longer trips especially, that we've designed this to have some pass-through storage in our compartments here. So I've got a place for some of those longer items, whether it be folding tables, chairs, fishing rods, skis. So a lot of different options here for what we can fit in here. Again, a lot of your 30-foot motorhomes and below are not going to have any pass-through space for anything longer than just a couple feet. So very important what we do there with the motor coach. Again, running a armless awning as well is a really nice feature for the Hurricane and standard on all models. This gives us a couple things. First off, I don't have a big scissor arm sticking into my camp space, but also this is a motion sensor retract. So if I have a windy day and this awning bounces in the wind, it will pull itself back in automatically. It's a little bit of extra protection against wind damage. Certainly not a guarantee, but something that's very important to help and protect your investment. Again, you see more storage here, but this is an important thing I want to point out here. I can see I've got a black or gray tank here, and I'm going to run ducted heat, water system heat, into my black and gray tank areas on most floor plans. When I'm unable to get a heat duct into these compartments because of slide out areas, that's when we'll go to a black or gray tank heater pad. So if you have a cold day like today, in Lakewood, New Jersey, it's about 40 degrees, I can turn those on, or I can turn my furnace on and get blown air into my black and gray tanks so that I've always got warm air circulating around those. It's going to be extra protection against cold weather situations.
Hey, up in the Northeast, we have.
So another really nice feature, again, having LP Quick Connect. This is going to allow you to tap right into your 88-pound propane tank and use your propane grill right off this tank. So we're not carrying an auxiliary tank. It's less stuff to put in my compartments. And again, running an 88-pound LP tank, that is the biggest in the industry in this size coach. It's going to keep you in the campground longer. You're not running around for fuel or supplies as often. So really important there to keep you going. Okay. Another very important feature when we get up to the Hurricane line is we're going to the one-piece fiberglass back cap. And what this is going to do, it's going to cap off all those screws that hold your back wall on. Okay. Also, what it does is it gives your coach a higher end appearance. It gives it definitely an improved look. It's sportier, and again, being a one-piece seamless cap, you've got something here that's got no potential for leaks anywhere on this surface. Again, capping off all those screw holes we had to make to screw the back wall onto the motor. 8,000-pound hitch is going to be standard, and again, I've got a 250-pound ladder capacity that walks onto a full walk-on roof. And last but not least, we're running a flush mount backup camera. Anytime I put this coach in reverse, or I can override it from my screen inside, I can keep an eye on anything behind me. So if I'm towing something, I can keep an eye on my boat, my trailer, or again, if I'm just backing up, that will automatically turn my backup camera on so I can see behind me. Another nice feature I want to point out is the Onan 4,000 watt generator is going to be standard. This is going to help power everything on your coach, from your microwave to your 15,000 BTU air conditioning unit on this coach. As I come down here, we can see I've got black tank flush standard on all Hurricane models. So I've got an opportunity to rinse that black tank out after I dump it. And again, all of my dump stations are going to be enclosed underneath with rotocast plastic. So a lot of companies out there are leaving that exposed. It really exposes me to not only the weather elements, but it's also going to expose me to road debris and things coming up into that compartment. By running rotocast, not only does it protect my black and gray dump stations, but it's also going to give me the opportunity that if I have any spills in there, I can simply spray it out with a hose, and I have a drain plug or weep hole in there where all the water and debris can run through, and then I can just leave it open and let it dry out. As we talked about, we have our 88-pound LP tank. That's about 4 grill tanks for what you're used to on your grill at home. And again, this is going to be the other side of our pass-through storage. So that goes all the way through. I can now see all the way through to the other side that we just came from, giving you a lot of different options on what I take with me and how long I stay on the road. So now that we're inside the coach, I can really start focusing on some of the things that we changed for 19. Interior, especially the dash, is where the majority of our change and upgrade has happened for the 2019 model year. So one of the first things we've done is we've gone to the 10-inch touchscreen Xera radio with the navigation built in. So this system here has got the iGo Pro navigation maps loaded in, and this is we call a trucker nav, where I can type in the dimensions of this coach. It's going to make sure it keeps me between the lanes and under the bridges and keeps me only going places I'm supposed to go to with this rig. Also, what we've done is we've redesigned our Doghouse that caps over our engine here, and we've done a couple of things here, lifting this part up here so I've got the ability to put a little deeper cup holder. So I went to a deeper cup holder from model year 18 to 19, as well as just a little bit of a refresh look. You can also see I pitched this whole area towards the driver here, so as I'm driving, I've got a little bit better view of my dash, and I can see my nav going down the road just a little bit more comfortably. Also, a couple other really nice features I can see that are standard on the Hurricane. I've got automatic 4-point leveling. It's as simple as turning it on and hitting auto. If I want to, I can also go into a manual leveling mode and level this coach out manually. Okay. As I go to the passenger seat, you can see here I've done a little bit different workstation for 2019. It's just a simple flip down system, and I've got two 12-volt outlets as well as a 110 outlet. Now note that this 110 outlet is connected to our 1,000-watt inverter. So going down the road, I can plug in my cell phone or laptop into that, and it's going to be charging, or it's going to be working, or whatever other devices I want to do. That inverter on a 27B Hurricane is also going to power my TVs, so I can watch TV going down the road. So a couple more changes I want to go over for 19. This is a really important one, is we've gone to the multiplex wiring system, and this has a lot of advantages. First off, it puts all my controls in one place, so I can get to my master lights. All my tank levels are here. Stop and start my generator. I can turn my water pump on, my water heaters. I can also come down here and see that I've got auto gen start. So this system is going to allow me to have my generator kick on automatically if my battery's hit a low voltage point. So if I'm out dry camping and my battery's hit 12 volts, that generator will read that and automatically turn on and charge up. Now our 4,000 watt Cummins Onan generator runs directly off our main fuel tank, which is 80 gallons. It's got an automatic shutoff point at about a quarter gallon, so I've got 60 gallons of usable fuel for this generator before I need to pack up and head in and get more fuel. That's a long time you can stay out dry camping or stay on the road without having to make a stop or a run in. I can also control all my lights on this coach. I can control my climate from this as well, turn on my heat and my AC. And this is where I'm going to control my slide outs. I'm going to control my drop down bunk as well as my awning. And last but not least, I've got a settings button where I can come in and I can actually connect my smartphone through the Vega Touch Mira app, and I can operate all these systems from my cell phone. So if I'm away from the coach or I'm walking around the coach, I can set up right from my phone. It's a really nice feature. Also new for 19, you can see here I've got a solar charge controller. So this is fully prepped for solar. Okay, so I can put a single 100 watt panel on this coach and all the wiring and controls are ready for that and plugged in. Okay. Also, you can see down in this area I've got a lot of my controls here, and a lot of these controls along with the multiplex system are removable, so I can pop this off the wall and I can still run these features while this is removed from the wall. It just runs off of a small battery on the back, so it's really nice. I don't necessarily have to crouch down there to reach these. I can just grab it off the wall if I want to walk outside, open my awning. I don't have my phone handy or don't want to walk into my panel here. Okay. Again, as we walk into our kitchen, a lot of really nice features that are going to be standard for your Hurricane. So solid surface countertops, a full residential size microwave, a 3-burner cooktop, and still featuring an oven for those people that still like to use their oven for roasting and different things while they're on the road. Again, another really nice new feature, and this is one that we had a lot of people asking for, is the double bowl stainless steel sink. So we've gone to the stainless steel for the 2019 model year. The last thing I want to point out on this floor plan, 27B, if you look at my MSRP sheet, a couple things that really stand out. First and foremost, folks, this is on an 18,000 pound chassis. A lot of competitors out there are building this on a lighter weight chassis, so I don't have the carrying capacity that the Hurricane offers. Also, the other thing I like on this is the fact that everything on this coach that we've talked about is standard equipment. That's going to allow you to, first off, have better resale value. But it's also very simple. You come out, everything that's on this coach that we've talked about is going to be on the one you come out and look at. You're not going to have to worry about how you order it, how you bring it in. The way it's sitting on the lot is the way we build all of them, which is a great thing and a great convenience for our customers. Now for one of the most important aspects of your RV experience, the bathroom. So I want to take you in the bathroom. I'm going to show you a couple of things that are going to be new for this year. First off, we're going to start with the 360 siphon vent cap. And what that's going to do, it's going to vent the odors and the gases out of your black tank. It's a passive system, there's no fan, but the way this system works, it draws in the wind that's blowing outside the coach and helps eliminate a lot of those odors from your black tank. It allows you to not use as many chemicals, if any, in your black tank at all. And it's really going to help with that odor elimination in your black tank. So it's going to be a new feature on 19. Also for 19, we're going to put our exhaust fan in the bathroom on a switch. So in the past, I've had to reach up and push a button on this, and for a lot of you, it was out of reach. So what we've done for 19 is we put that right on our control panel here that we can pull right off the wall, as we saw before. Okay. Also, what we've done is we've lowered the toilet platform for 2019. This was something a lot of our customers talked about, our toilets being a little higher, so we went ahead and lowered the toilet platform as well. And one thing I always like to do is step into the shower so you can see what the shower space looks like. Now for perspective, I'm about 6 foot tall. You can see I still got plenty of headroom in here. I can still easily turn all the way around. And so pretty good space in this shower for just being a 27 foot Class A motorhome. So the last thing we want to talk about is our bedroom area. So you can see this being our 27B, it's a little bit longer front to back, 27, about 28.5 feet front to back. But what's really important is we still offer the full king size bed here in our bedroom area. Along with that, a lot of convenience is having the charging station. You can see I've got windows on both sides of my bed for ventilation and just to open up the space in my bedroom, as well as ample storage above for those longer trips, need more places to put your things. Okay. If we come around, you can see here my wardrobe area, a really nice big deep wardrobe. You can see I've got my table I can drop in the front there. Extra drawers here. Okay. And last but not least, right next to that area, I've got a big pantry as well. So again, on a shorter coach, this is a bigger pantry than you find on a lot of 34 and 35 foot coaches. And so plenty of place to store that dry food while you're going out camping. Well, I really appreciate everybody coming out and spending a few minutes on watching my video today. If you have any questions, please comment or like the video. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, it's Anthony Haines. Thank you for joining us today with Derek Massing. Till next time, see you then.